Okay, now let us start. 22A. Which problem we have started? 15th we have completed. 15th we have completed? No. Okay, so 15th, let us start 15th. If phi cot theta is equal to 12, phi cot theta is equal to 12, find the value of cosec theta plus sec theta. Find the value of cosec theta. No, only half part we have done. Cosec theta plus sec theta. Only half of the part we have done. So now let us start. Phi cot theta is equal to 12. Phi cot theta is equal to 12. So we write cot theta is equal to 12 upon phi. But what is so cot theta is equal to 12 upon cot theta is equal to 12 upon phi. Yes. Wait. So cot now it is very much clear, right? No. Wait. Phi cot theta is 12. Find the value of cosec theta plus sec theta. Now it is clear. So phi cot theta is 12. So now it is clear. Cot theta is 12 upon phi. But what is cot theta? That is the reciprocal of tan theta, no? So 1 upon tan theta is 12 by phi. 1 upon 12 theta, tan theta is 12 by phi. Now cross multiply. So you will get phi is equal to 12 tan theta. So phi upon 12 is equal to tan theta. So tan theta is phi upon 12. Now theta is my reference angle. So now we draw the diagram. And take theta as reference angle. Draw the diagram. So you take any right angle triangle. ABC. And my theta is reference angle. Let us take C as reference angle theta. You can also take A also, no problem. So tan theta is, so now you will get tan theta is phi upon 12. But what is tan? Opposite upon adjacent, yes? Tan is opposite upon adjacent. So which is the opposite side of, yes? Ask. Okay. So tan theta is phi by 12. Now it is clear, right? Yes. Tan theta is phi by 12. That means opposite side is phi. To the reference angle theta, the opposite side is phi. And the adjacent side to theta is this, which is 12. So now we want to find this. I have written tan theta is equal to phi upon 12, and tan theta is nothing but opposite upon adjacent. That means opposite side is phi. To theta, opposite side is phi, adjacent side is 12. Now using Pythagoras theorem, we find AC. So by Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. AC is the hypotenuse because B is 90 degree. So phi square plus 12 square is equal to AC square. So 25 plus 144 is equal to AC square. So 169 is equal to AC square. So root of 169 is AC. So you will get 13 is equal to AC. So my AC is 13. AC is 13. AC is 13. Now we want to find cosec theta plus sec theta. Now we want to find cosec theta plus sec theta. So cosec theta is reciprocal of sine. Yes. What is cosec theta? Reciprocal of sine. And sec theta is reciprocal of cos. Yes. So now we find cosec theta plus sec theta. AC is 13. AC is the hypotenuse. So now we want to find cosec theta plus sec theta. What is cosec theta? Reciprocal of sine. Yes, reciprocal of sine. Tell me. So what will be cosec theta? You can directly write. You can write this as hypotenuse upon opposite. Cosec theta is reciprocal of sine and sec theta is reciprocal of cos. So that is hypotenuse upon adjacent. So now from this diagram we can find out hypotenuse is 13, opposite to theta is 5, so 13 by 5, plus hypotenuse is 13, adjacent is 12, 13 by 12. Yes, I will take LCM of 5 and 12 is 60, so 13 into 12 upon 5 into 12 plus 13 into 5 upon 12 into 5. So that is 13 into 12, 156 upon 60 plus 65 upon 60, 156 plus 60. Let's find out. 221 upon 60. Get cancelled by any number? No. This mixed fraction 3. 341 upon 60. Correct? Mixed fraction. You can write down in the mixed fraction or you can stop there. 3 into 41 upon 60. We write down this in the mixed fraction form. We divide 221 by 60. Yes. नहीं बस हो गया. This is the final answer. Now 16, 17 same way. Then wait. Then let me do 18. See, you just mark them. You mark them as homework. See, I had not given you the deadline for doing the homework. Yes. If there is deadline, then there is pressure. That means in 1 over you need 37 runs. In 6 ball you need 37 runs. Then it will be difficult task. Yes. No, I am just telling you example that I had not given you the deadline. 16, 17 homework. Now let me do 18. Yes, clear. Without giving homework, the syllabus will not be completed. So write 18. Yes, less homework. 16, 17. Yes. Same. You write if sec A. See, same type I am giving. Sec A is root 2. Speak. Sec A is root 2. Clear है. Sec A is root 2. Right. Okay. Sec A is root 2. One minute. Sec A is root 2. Now right. It is clear. Sec A is root 2. Yes. If sec A is root 2, find the value of sec A is root 2. Find the value of 3 cos square A, 3 cos square A plus 5 tan square A, 5 tan square A upon 4 tan square A, 4 tan square A minus sin square A, minus sin square A. So if sec A is root 2, find the value of 3 cos square A plus 5 tan square A divided by 4 tan square A minus sin square A. So let us solve this. Sec A is root 2 given, correct? But what is sec? Reciprocal of cos. So you will get 1 upon cos A. 1 upon cos A is root 2. Root 2 I can write root 2 upon 1. Now cross multiply. Cross multiply. So you will get 1 into 1. 1 is equal to root 2 cos A. So now root 2 I will take in the denominator. 1 upon root 2 is cos A. 1 upon root 2 is cos A. So we write cos A is equal to 1 upon root 2. Cos A is equal to 1 upon root 2. But what is cos? Cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. Cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. So cos A is 1 upon root 2. So root 2 cos is adjacent upon hypotenuse. That my adjacent is 1, hypotenuse is root 2. So now we draw the diagram. Now A is my reference angle. So I can take A downward, A, B, C, no problem. A is my reference angle. So this is my reference angle A. Cos A is adjacent is this side, AB. So adjacent is 1 and hypotenuse is AC, that is root 2. So using Pythagoras theorem, we find the value of BC. So by Pythagoras theorem, we find the value of BC. We get BC square plus BA square is equal to AC square. BC square plus BA square is equal to AC square. So BC we have to find. BA is 1 square is equal to root 2 square. So BC square is root 2 is 2 minus 1. So BC square is 1. So BC is root 1. So we write BC as 1. So now my BC is 1. BC is 1. Now we want to find this value. 3 cos A, 5 tan A, then sin A, tan A. So now we find cos A, sin A and tan A. Yes. Yes. Now we find sin A, cos A, tan A. Now from this diagram we find sin A, cos A, tan A. Cos A already we have 1 upon root 2. So no need to find cos A. Now we find sin A and cos tan A. Now we find sin A and tan A. Find sin A and tan A. Find sin A and tan A. Sin A. Yes, what is sin A? Sin A is opposite upon hypotenuse, opposite upon hypotenuse, sine A is, there sine A is root 2. Where it is given, sine A is opposite upon hypotenuse, so that is 1 upon root 2. That is 1 upon root 2. Sine A is 1 upon root 2. Now we find tan A. So tan is opposite upon adjacent. Opposite upon adjacent. Opposite upon adjacent. Opposite is 1, adjacent is 1, 1 upon 1 is 1. So tan A is 1. Tan A is 1. Now we find the value. Now we consider 3 cos square A. We consider 3 cos square A plus 5 tan square A. 3 cos square A plus 5 tan square A upon 4 tan square A. 4 tan square A minus sin square A. Sin square A. Now we just put the value 3 into cos square A means cos A whole square. So cos A is 1 by root 2. So that will be 1 by root 2 square plus 5 into tan A square. Tan A is 1. So tan A square means tan A whole square. So 1 square upon 4 into tan A square. Tan A is 1 square minus sin A. Sin A is 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 square. 3 cos square A plus 5 tan square A divided by 4 tan square A minus 5 sin square A. Now let us simplify. So 3 into 1 by root 2 square is 1 by 2. So 3 into 1 by 2 plus 5 into 1 square is 1 upon 4 minus 1 by root 2 square is 1 by 2. So 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. Simplify. 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. That is 3 by 2. So 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. 3 into 1 by 2 is 3 by 2 plus 5 upon 4 to the 8. 8 minus 1 7 by 2. So this you can write 3 plus 10. 3 by 2 plus 5 upon 7 by 2. 4 minus 1 by 2. So 3 plus 10 upon 2 upon 7 upon 2. That is 13 by 7. 2 get cancelled. Yes. 4 I can write 4 upon 1. Then I have taken LCM of denominator and simplify. Yes. So final answer is 13 by 7. Final answer is 13 by 7. So trigonometrical ratios. Trigonometrical ratios we have find how to find using the reference angle. How we find sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, then reciprocal of sin theta, cosec theta, reciprocal of cos theta, sec theta, reciprocal of tan theta, cot theta. Now 1920, same. Let us start. 22. See 22. Now 22b. 22b. Instead of solving first, let me do second. So that if you know how to solve second, you can easily solve first. So first is homework. Now let me do second. 1920 homework. Now 22b. Huh. Yes, less homework only we are given. 22b. 22b. This is x degree. X degree. Then you have y degree. No. This is the question. Y degree. This is the question. Then this much is given 17. This hypotenuse is given 17. This is given 8 perpendicular. Then from this side to this side it is given 6. This is the given information. Find first sine find sine x degree. Find sine x degree. Second, find sine x degree. Second, cos y degree. Cos y degree. And third is 3 tan x degree. 3 tan x degree minus 2 sin y degree. 2 sin y degree plus 4 cos y degree. Plus 4 cos y degree. This is what you have to find. So we solve this. So you have to find sine x degree. See, to find trigonometrical ratios, we must have the right angle triangle. We must have the right angle triangle. So there are two right angle triangles. One is bigger one and other is smaller one. So now we draw this triangle and give the name up to this triangle. Give the name to this triangle. This is 90 degree. This is x degree. This is y degree. This is 8. This is 17. And this much is given 6. So we just name it A, B, C, and this as D. So now we find sine x degree. So for sine x degree, which right angle triangle you will consider? Tell me. Or sine x degree, what is my reference angle? Tell me. Yes, which is my reference angle? Tell me. This is my reference angle, no, x. Full triangle. Yes, it is clear now. Now see here, for sine x degree, full triangle, because to find sine x degree, we want the right angle triangle. This small, yes. So now we consider in triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, now we find sine x degree. We find sine x degree. So what is sine? No. We use the ratio, no. What is sine x degree? Tell me. This is my x degree, no. This is my reference angle. So what is sine? What is sine? Opposite. What is the opposite? AC is opposite. Opposite upon hypotenuse. So that is AC upon AB. Are you getting this? For so AC is 8, AB is 17. So 8 upon 17. So sine x degree is 8 upon 17. Now similarly we want to find sine y degree, cos y degree, second. Yes. Trigonometrical ratio, we must have the right angle triangle. Yes. Now see here. Now for second, cos y degree, now y degree is my reference angle. This is my reference angle. So which is the right angle triangle? ADC. We consider triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, are you getting? Because for y is the reference angle, then we want the right angle triangle ADC or ACD. Now we find cos y degree. So what is cos? Now this is my y degree. So what is cos? Is adjacent upon hypotenuse. Adjacent upon hypotenuse. So that is DC. That is DC upon hypotenuse. What is hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is AD. Yes. So DC is given 6 upon AD. AD we have to find using Pythagoras. So now let us use Pythagoras theorem in triangle ADC and find AD. We use Pythagoras theorem in triangle ADC and find AD. So use Pythagoras theorem. Use Pythagoras theorem in triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, so these are adjacent side. So AC square plus CD square is equal to AD square. AD is the hypotenuse. AC is given 8 square plus 6 square is equal to AD square. 64 plus 36 is equal to AD square. So 100 is equal to AD square. So square root of 100 is equal to AD. Square root of 100 will be plus minus 10, but we consider plus sign because length is never negative. So 10 is equal to AD. Yes. So AD is 10. AD is 10. So now we put the value of AD and get cos y degree. So cos y degree is 6 upon 10, which we can simplify further. 3 2s are 6, 3 upon 5. So cos y degree is 3 upon 5. Now we find the final 3 tan x degree. 3 tan x degree. Now see here. For tan x degree, yes. We have to find we have to find BC. So before we find tan x degree, let us find now for third one. Now let us consider bigger triangle ABC and use Pythagoras theorem. In triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, we find the base. By Pythagoras theorem, we find the base. Yes, using Pythagoras theorem, we find the. Wait. What happened? Finish. Right. So use Pythagoras theorem and find the base. Yes. So find. So use Pythagoras theorem. Yes, we'll complete it. No worry. Use Pythagoras theorem. So that will be 17 square. That is AC square plus BC square. Are you getting? AC square plus BC square is equal to AB square. Now this value is not given. This BD is not given. Let us take BD as M. Let us take BD as M. Let us take any variable. You can take small a, no problem. Let us take M. Let BD is M. So what is AC? AC is 8. 8 square plus BC. What is BC? Tell me. What is BC? Yes. What is BC? BC. 6 plus m. M plus 6 square is equal to AB square is 17 square. So 8 square is 64. Now we use the formula A plus B whole square. So that is m square plus 12m plus 36 is equal to 289. So m square. Because this BC, no. What is BC? BC is BD plus DC, no. BC is BD plus DC. So that is BD is m plus 6. 12m plus 100 is equal to 289. So m square plus 12m plus 100 minus 289 is equal to 0. So m square plus 12m minus 189 is equal to 0. So now this is the quadratic equation. Yes. Find two number whose sum is 12, multiplication is 289. Yes. Yes. That also you can do. Yes, that also you can do. No problem. This is the quadratic. No problem. You can do by that way also. Yes. So find two number. ये क्वाड्रेटिक है ना. A plus B whole square. A square plus 2AB plus B square. So m square plus 12m minus 189. So find two number whose sum is 12. एक मिनट. See. Okay. So okay. We'll continue further. Now we continue further. Yes. Yes.